And welcome back to the GbasGbos podcast. My name is Emmanuel.
And this is Taufik.
And Ben.
And today we're going to be talking about something that is very controversial. Well, not controversial, I think.
Happening right
It's
now.
happening right now. It's the coronavirus.
It's me, Corona. Maybe I shouldn't be joking around. The people who joked about it got it the next within the next few days. So I don't jinx it.
Well, like Taufik said, it's been something
corona.
everybody has been joking about, including us, I have to admit. But I have to admit, in the past 2 days, shit has gotten really, really real, man.
Yeah. It went to 100 real quick, too quick. The markets crashed.
Right.
Yeah, and things have been cancelled. That's actually I'm surprised that it hit so fast because like you were saying, we were joking about it.
Yeah.
It was super chill. We were like, this thing is not gonna really be big. I know things are happening, yes, but not so much. Then the moment WHO classified as a pandemic and shit just exploded super crazy.
Yeah. So, I guess where it really hit me was yesterday, where I was like, holy shoot. Like, we've really, really canceled a lot of things. Like, F1 got canceled.
Yeah.
Premier League got cancelled, NBA got cancelled, and these are places where, they absolutely prioritize money over anything else. So for stuff like that to actually get cancelled, shit is actually really real. How about you, Ben? You've been awfully quiet so far. What has been your thoughts on the recent escalation of COVID-19, aka coronavirus?
I don't know. It's just like it's something that happened and it just caught everybody unaware, which is I guess like the world is not prepared for it. So probably we'll figure out a way to deal with it, I guess. But for now, we just have to stay surviving and hope it doesn't get worse. Because it's gotten worse already. Hope we just find answers for it as soon as possible because it's going to affect everybody, either we like it or not. So it's not a good place to be.
Not a good place to be.
Yeah, so when I was reading about the F1 cancelling, and the thing is, F1 has a lot of advertisements in place, right?
Yeah.
They were saying it was like almost billions worth, paraphrasing here, almost millions or billions worth of advertising deals in place.
Yeah.
So I thought they were going to like go ahead with it because all the cars, all the mechanics, everybody already there.
Yeah.
And then 4 people were suspected of getting coronavirus, and one of the team members of McLaren ended up actually being positive for it. The other 3 were like, it's okay, they were negative. So after that, it kind of like, I think, put things in perspective for them. And then Hamilton was also vocal online saying, what are we doing here? Things are happening. Yes, if the champion says, he says, things change. Yeah, no, but jokes aside, I mean, I think they just decided to be like, you know what? We can make money later on, so for now, cancel. I think there's a suspended Bahrain Grand Prix and Vietnam Grand Prix. Vietnam is new for this year, so they suspended that too. So most probably they'll be starting around Europe.
Well, I guess I have the most important question of all, though. During these trying times, during this coronavirus time, what happened to dick and pussy appointments?
I'm sorry, I don't speak English.
Because, what happens to people who have, pre-planned appointments of the, rompier kind? Do
you take a break, la.
You take a break?
Yes.
You take a break?
Go on self-imposed, what's that thing? What's the word?
Exile?
Exile? No, exile? No, exile? Is that exile?
Abstinence?
Abstinence, yes. Touch me not. So, yeah. You go. I mean, you have a hand, so why not?
Oh, wow.
So you have always the warmth of something. So,
how about you, Ben? Do you have any thoughts on
what?
So if you had a pussy appointment...
No, I should ask you. You are the only one with girlfriend.
No.
I don't prepare.
Well, you're the one with the revolving door. People come in and go anytime. So,
right?
Yes, we get you.
I'm getting shocked by the way.
Huh?
What do you mean you get me?
It's okay, answer the question.
To the people that are listening or watching the podcast right now, Ben has a revolving door policy with...
Women. Women. How you want to say it, but yeah.
So, if you had a pussy appointment prior to coronavirus,
I don't have any pussy appointment.
listen, you've not even listened to what I'm saying. If you had,
You said it before to me.
yo, just listen to what I'm saying. If you had a pussy appointment, I'm not saying you do have.
Okay, yes.
I'm saying if you did have, and then coronavirus happened, would you risk it? Would you take the ultimate risk for the pussy, or would you just?
I don't have.
If you did though,
Exactly.
But apparently I don't.
but if you did, imagine.
I don't.
Imagination. Let's take a trip in the ship of imagination
Okay.
and see what's happening. So what will you do?
I don't have.
Okay, so obviously since Ben has chosen to be a knob, how about you, Tawfiq? Would you risk it though?
Nah,
No?
I value my life more than anything. So fuck no.
No, really?
No.
Nah, I think I would risk it, man. I think I would risk it.
Yeah, man, you'd like to live in the edge.
Come on,
Okay.
man. I'm here to live for a good time.
Not a long time. Fuck that. I want to have a good time and be a long time too.
No, bro. Come on.
Cannot lie.
Come on.
Cannot,
Okay, so even before the episode started, I guess you were talking to me about a post-apocalyptic something. What was that?
No, that was what was I know Roshan was one behind the camera was like saying about how
Shout out to Roshan.
to mean the dead people. Sorry, the people who have passed away due to the virus.
Okay.
They're replacing them. Let's say it was sort of the extreme end if like hundreds of thousands of people died.
Okay.
No, how about them? I mean, about replacing if on the extreme case like thousands of people died.
Okay.
It's about post-disaster acceleration where people go
Post-disaster
acceleration, yeah. So people who have like sort of gone through or going through world-changing events, life-changing event or world disaster, in this case COVID-19, sort of accelerate whatever the things they want to do in life. So like, for example, like getting married, they might have a girlfriend. It's an example. I see you laughing, Ben, but it's okay.
His opinion doesn't
Yeah.
count. He did not
So
contribute
it's
to
sort
this.
of like, oh, they're like, oh, you know what? Now they know that life is like finite, like you are going to die. So sort of like accelerate things, like propose to the girlfriend, trying to get married quickly. Know that something they've been putting off, saying, you know what, I got time, but that sort of this major event sort of like puts, oh shit, now maybe I don't have enough time. So those kind of things, I was like, people are not thinking about having kids. Maybe they might change up on having kids and they go. They might this time around they might risk it and be like, no love.
So there might be more
Let's have a
people
good time.
like me then.
Yeah, let's have a good time
Okay. Perhaps there's hope.
and suffer for the next 18 years of having kids. So it's okay, but that's another topic for another day. So
Perhaps there is hope for the world. Perhaps there's hope for the world.
okay,
Well,
lad.
that's pretty interesting. I see it, and that is actually very loud. Yeah, I'm reading an article here on Slate which talks about Hurricane Sandy and how the rate of marriage increased by 0.7%.
Exactly, I know what I'm
for
talking about.
1,000 people. Yeah, you in fact.
I know.
It's,
Every time. If there's people here, it's too high for them. Peasants.
peasants,
Exactly.
pedestrians.
Everything else.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. I think another thing that has really taken a hit has been religious tourism, right? So,
yeah.
I've
That's
seen
right.
church, Catholic churches are warning people
Hajj,
not
yeah.
to use the holy
Mecca.
water because it can transmit.
Apparently, it can't save you from everything.
Bro, don't you want some holy water, bro?
Apparently, it's not going to save you from corona. So
And for the Hajj, it's called the Hajj.
no, Mecca.
Mecca?
Umrah, Hajj
Umrah.
is when they do it in Ramadan. Umrah
As the
is-
resident Muslim, you have.
So the Umrah is when they do it
Okay.
on normal days. Yeah, that's surprising because I never, over all my life, I've seen broadcasts of how Mecca
Yeah.
pictures. I've never seen it like empty.
Empty.
Maybe it's always full. There's always people there, no matter what time of the day. It's like 24 hours. There's always somebody there every time.
Yeah.
And seeing it empty, I'm like, whoa. So this is how it looks. My eyes are like, it's weird to see it empty because there are certain parts of the Mecca. There's like people try to get in. There's a part where there's a stone from paradise.
Yeah.
So people try to touch it, kiss it. So those sort of area are like always crowded, and it's kind of dangerous too because stampede, you can just fall and people will walk over you. So seeing that all those areas is just like empty and there's nobody there completely, just people cleaning and stuff. That's weird, man. So that's why I was thinking, like, if you look back on all this and you're like, things are actually changing across the world. Like I said, like sports leagues getting cancelled, movies getting like postponed, religious events cancelled. It's like, I don't know if people feel like what I'm feeling, but if you look back on it, look from like zoom out and see like things that don't usually happen, and we're like, it's surprising. It's just weird, and it's kind of cool though. It's just cool the world events moving. Just people for one time in their life actually prioritizing life over money. Sort of like
because
capitalistic interest.
What use is money if you're not alive? Or even Disney closed their doors.
I read about it. I'm surprised about that.
Right, like if Disney can close their doors, the
America?
HQ, in Florida. In the HQ in Florida. Japan and all Disney Japan and all of that already closed their doors like for a while before America sort of jumped on it. But they closed their doors. I think yesterday or day before yesterday they closed their doors, which is pretty interesting. And also, I think another thing that has really highlighted this coronavirus, I think, has been the arrogance of the West.
I don't know about it though.
Okay, what
angle are you coming from though?
So the angle I'm coming from is the moment it happened in Asian countries, right? They immediately went into lockdown mode, right? Hong Kong, Taiwan, Taiwan spurred the local industry. They manufactured masks, at scale. They put up all these policies. Singapore has been like really, really, really like paranoid. They've been sanitization, scanning everybody at every building and everything. But in the West, it's been the opposite. It's just been that they've just been like, well, okay, coronavirus, I'm gonna travel now. Coronavirus, I'm gonna see the world. I'm gonna show you the world.
Take advantage of the cheap prices.
And for America, I think it's even so much more worse because it's not free. So many people, because they want to get tested, but when it's costing you $3,000-4,000 US, or at least so I think, to get yourself tested,
better die quickly.
You're
sadist in this house.
So you are a sadist. I'm not. So when it costs, when it costs about that much money to actually get scanned, then many people obviously don't want to do it. It makes sense because where's the money to do it? So I think it's going to hit them
that
really
shows
hard.
The cracks in the healthcare system, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely.
I was reading about. I saw that article about someone having an interview about how current healthcare system of America doesn't support what's happening right now. As if you look at Korea, right? The moment the cases started jumping up, they said like drive-through test screening and whatnot.
Yeah.
You immediately check where is coming from the people, so they can kind of segregate what's happening, quarantine people who are having the virus and have like a more smoother day-to-day life. But on the flip side, what I've read about America, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing, man. Come on, America.
What are you doing?
The land of the drive-through should have a drive-through screen test. You have drive-through for
drive-through corona death.
You have America has like drive-through for everything, isn't it? Like all the fast food, is it Starbucks? The Starbucks?
Yeah.
So, I think they should have for like Corona too. Get a shot of Corona here.
On the flip side, I think I would like to praise Malaysia on how they've actually handled it. So we actually have a tracker here by Malaysia Kini, newslab.malaysiakini.com for people who are interested. That actually shows incident tracker of COVID-19 in Malaysia of confirmed cases. And January 24th, it was 3 confirmed cases. And today, as at January 13th, there are 197 confirmed cases. But so far, nobody has died, 0 dead. So 32 people have been discharged, and there are 171 people. Yeah. So,
but the thing is, most of it, they show how many people affected and dead. Actually, the people who are recovering is also pretty high too.
Yeah.
I don't know the numbers, but it's in thousands, isn't it? If you can look up on it.
Because it's got a 2% mortality rate, so 80% of the symptoms are mild, right? It's just for the tiny percentage of the population, the old,
The weak immune systems. I
weak
heard
immune
like more
systems,
towards the
yeah,
old that
yeah,
will
yeah.
come or like actually passing away from
yeah. So yeah, I would say I've actually been pretty impressed by the way they've been able to handle it, and also shout out to Nigeria as well and other African countries who have been really stepped up. And I think someone said they went to the UK airport. They came from the UK airport. When they landed in Nigeria, the measures in Nigeria were way more stringent than the ones in the UK. So that's really, really surprised me. I was like, oh, damn, okay, turn up. Even if
That's good though.
right, even if we are not really the best in everything. At least for this one, I guess having Ebola and here in Asia having SARS
Like
and all
hold
of
my
that.
beer. You know what you're doing.
Right. So it's I think on some level prepared us. And moving into I think maybe the next thing, which is the impact. Right. So I saw a tweet that said many people would die of poverty or lack or scarcity before they die of the virus itself. Right. Due to the virus, because I mean it wiped off so much money off of the.
Yes, I'm losing my money on crypto though. What the hell? It's like no, there was so this. So I read up on the crypto. I mean, I put some money in, starting to build that generational wealth, those step by step baby steps. So I was reading about it and I was seeing the analysis. They were like, it's going to drop for a while, then pick up. So they were like showing all this analysis, multiple people showing somewhat similar area of recovery and shit. And then that night, WHO was like, it's a
Pandemic,
and the
bitches.
shit crashed. This crash is really crashing slowly. I think when I checked the day before, Ethereum was around like 800 ringgit.
Yeah.
That's like $194, some or a bit more or less.
Yeah.
It dropped to like 600 within like a day and a half, 600 ringgit. And no, now I think it's around 500. I don't know currently, but when I checked it recently, it was around 500. So yeah, what's happening? Damn, I was just like, I know I'm starting investing, let's see how it goes. And suddenly, pandemic and like, it's okay lah. But yeah, I know it's going to recover though. It's going to take a while, but shit though. What the hell?
Yeah, so markets have really, really, really been hard hit by this. Financial markets, lots of what do you call it? Credit has been downgraded. Is it credit down? Credit ratings
yeah.
have been downgraded because of that. And yeah, many people are absolutely going to lose so much due to the loss. And yeah, I mean, what is up with the hoarding of toilet paper by
Yeah, I don't
white
know
people?
though. What's that? I never understood. I was like, I've been reading about it. I don't know. How does coronavirus and toilet paper go
The
hand in hand?
correlation, like what's the correlation?
What's happening? No, I don't know what's happening though.
Yeah, so in
I know, Ben, do
Australia,
you know
What?
what's happening with the toilet paper and what's that? The coronavirus.
How am I supposed to know? That was.
I don't know. Maybe you read
Yeah.
something, man.
You have
What's
a
this?
place
Where
ma-
this enemy
you
coming
have,
from?
you have a place manufacturing the toilet paper. What you say?
Yeah. I'm gonna start a company today.
Okay, good for you.
What's your order?
toilet paper.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what you're making, right?
Yeah. So what's your order though?
Toilet paper.
Yeah. I mean, like how many?
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think, man? I've been like reading about Australia. I think in America too. Some of the some of the people feel influencers. Are there any influencers? Yeah. I see online they're like showing how it's actually toiletries all are like just empty. People are just hoarding it and fighting over it. So I don't know. So enlighten me.
I have no idea as well. I as someone who does not use toilet paper and I actually use water, which is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't get it because it's like if I was scared of the apocalypse, I think I'll be stocking up on food.
Yeah, actually, people are skipping on food though.
Exactly.
And then
Like,
going
toilet paper. Like what? I'm not
it.
going to be able to wipe my shit, but I'm not that I'm going to go look for
But if
something.
you're not
I'll eat.
eating, you're not gonna have shit anyway. You're gonna die. So what's happening? No, but the thing is, if it's the mask, I get it. I get it. Them holding it, taking it all out. Toilet paper, you're gonna roll it around your face or what? I know what. It's okay lah. People and paranoia. I think if anything, paranoia and panic is gonna get to people first before the virus do.
Right. So I think in the last section, what are your speculations for when do you think all of this is going to sort of die down and normalize again? Like April, May?
No, I think maybe a few months, maybe half a year. I don't know.
Half a year? So you
It
think
could be.
for that
Because
long?
the thing they were saying about it is, I mean, at least anything, whatever I'm saying, go do your own research.
Okay.
What I've read is like something new, a new strand of virus is something we haven't seen before. So people are just working around the clock to actually grasp a hold on what it is. Some of the doctors, I mean, if you know the media Now This,
Yeah. No,
so there was one of the doctors they were interviewing saying it's sort of a form of a viral pneumonia rather than SARS or MERS, the other respiratory diseases.
Okay.
I mean, at least her take on it is like it's a viral pneumonia rather than something super serious. I mean, it is serious, but something like SARS or MERS. So people, I think it's still new. I guess just for good measure, I think 6 months.
6 months.
Hopefully my crypto recovers. so yeah, so maybe I don't know, maybe at April to May, maybe I don't know. I think I give it a 6 months.
All right.
From now.
Final word, 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
How about you, Ben? When do you think all of this is going to recover?
What do you mean recover?
Yeah, like when do you think all of this will die down? Like same question I asked Taufik.
I mean, if it's containable, that doesn't mean.
No. I'm not saying it's containable. I'm saying
This is
when
where
do you think it
This is where I'm
normalizes?
coming from. When this whole thing started in January, at least we were here like, okay, it's just corona, like it's just containable. Just wait, let me get my point first. Just wait, let me get my point. It's even die down and okay, or people are not going to be stressed or whatever. Wait, before you get to whatever it is today that we're having this discussion, wait, let me finish. I get you, 100%.
I'm saying when does it normalize? I'm not saying when is the history. I'm not saying where is it coming from. When does it normalize?
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You say, well, when is it going to normalize? Okay, yes, everything has happened here in Malaysia from January, whatever this whole case is start. It's just like every other day because we only had 2 cases until when everything's correct. So it's not like they're not going to figure a way out.
But that's not
to
what
have
I'm
it
asking,
in control. Wait, it's not like they are not going to figure a way out to have it in control. At the same time, it's a whole new ballgame. So it's not going to stop anytime soon. But they're going to find a way to just suppress it so activity can continue day to day.
But that's not what I'm asking.
I can give you a time because research is still going on for that. Nobody knows.
But
that's my home take. I can give you any time, like 6 months, 2 months. I can't see anything. Research is still going on.
But I'm not saying when is there going to be a cure for it.
I'm not saying a cure. I'm not saying it's going to be a cure. I didn't say that.
I'm not saying when is the research going to be done. I'm not saying when is this going to.
Yes.
I'm just saying that when will things normalize again? And
I just told you I don't know.
For Malaysia,
I don't know all around the world. I don't know.
Okay. So you
but
don't
they can suppress it. That's the point I'm getting to. And you'll be like, kill me. Yeah. You got to Malaysia the first time they suppressed it. It was just like day to day.
But it's not.
Yeah.
What do you mean by suppress? Suppress is has a negative connotation.
Before it get to 192 that it is now, it was just only 2 cases until something happened somewhere.
But I'm not asking about Malaysia.
I'm not saying. That's an example.
What is your example?
That's example. That's what I'm saying. So on a large scale, what research is still going on back and forth.
Yeah,
there's no cure for it.
A vaccine is going to come out 2021. That's not what I'm asking.
There's no cure for it, but people are losing money, and therefore,
again,
they're not going to wait.
That's still not what I am asking.
They're not going to wait. I just gave you my answer. I can't give you numbers and dates. How am I supposed to say 6 months, 1 year?
Yeah, so stick to that. Don't say I'm not giving you numbers and dates, and then it's going to normalize. Like
I just told you, like it's not contradictory.
Yes, it is because any earlier vaccine. If I go to Wikipedia right now, if I go to coronavirus, right, and I go to the Wikipedia page, so if you're listening, just hang around with me, yeah? So if I go to the corona page on Wikipedia, where is the Wikipedia? On Wikipedia, basically it says the earliest vaccine is going to be in 2021. I'm just going to...
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about...
Right.
What is Wikipedia though?
Huh?
I mean, what about WHO? What are they saying?
Yeah, but WHO since day one has not been upfront or sort of welcoming. In fact,
maybe that's the arrogance we were talking about. Like it's happened in Asia. Okay.
Just leave it to them.
Yeah.
So that's not the question I'm asking you though, fam. What I'm asking is, at the end of the day, when the things normalize, not when there's a solution, not when they are treated better, but when the things normalize in the sense that, okay, people can go out again, there can be events again where, okay, it's not as prevalent as now. That's what I'm asking.
I just told you, like, okay, you want to take it to the Western world, whatever it is. Yes, they don't have whatever idea of what is happening, and that's why everybody's just going out crazy. So this whole corona thing has been here since like January, and everybody has just acted normal. Okay, because situation is just under control. Everybody coming from China, 14 days quarantine.
Again,
just wait. Everybody coming from China, 14 days quarantine, wherever you're coming from. Yeah. And now, until something happened, that it got to that case. And with whatever it is, they're still tracking it well to just put everything under control. As to regards to the other side of the world. And okay, nobody have idea what's going on. So for it to normalize, I'm not saying it's not going to normalize or whatever.
Yeah, that's
but I can't give you a date.
Asking.
I just said I can give you a date. So people are losing money, and trust me, they will do anything as quick as possible to suppress it. Because now it's the world problem. It's no longer Asian problem anymore.
Okay. Everything you said, actually, I don't understand shit. For me, when it comes to normalization, you said 6 months. I don't know, man. Maybe 4 months, maybe 5 months.
No, I mean, like what Ben was saying, people are losing money, so they try to. I mean, people are calling this a virus-induced recession. We are in a sort of recession with the markets all falling down and everything. So I know it's gonna be somewhat, I guess.
But what are the corporations gonna do? Because they're not gonna. Is Disney going to develop a vaccine, or is it the F1 that's going to develop a vaccine?
No,
or is it
going to?
The Premier League that's going to do it? No,
so
man.
sort of, I guess people.
So yeah, people will lose money.
Safe.
Trillions have already been lost. Let's be honest. Right?
Where is it going though?
Yeah.
I never understood it. Where's the money going?
I mean, that's how you know that it's all a scam, right? But realistically now, according to now, trillions have been lost, right? Wiped off the market caps, the world all over. So people have already lost money, right? So I think according to the statistics I was seeing today, it's the biggest loss since 2008 financial crisis.
Yeah, that's
right.
What
So
I read about it.
2008 was pretty bad. So if it's the biggest since then, things are already bad. So the reason that people are but what can they do about it? If it's 2021 that is the earliest estimate that there's going to be sort of a vaccine, that's when there's going to be sort of, because there's a process to this thing. It's not like I pump in more money and then all of a sudden magically it will. No, the time it will take. That's just science, right? But I think for me, normalization, 4 or 5 months maybe.
So similar though, just 1 month more. I guess sort of when people start feeling safe, so the paranoia settles down.
Goes down.
People know that there's steps and procedures to get help and to like a social paranoia dies down. I guess sort of then maybe it might kind of be better. People might go take risks to do things and get out and stuff, but
that's what I'm saying, because everything is gonna fall back to normal. Just listen.
All right. One episode is almost over, man. Yes. We have 30 minutes.
Whatever it is. People in the US, they are not aware of whatever is going on. And that's why they have to go home.
But this is not about
just
people
wait.
in the
That's
US,
all the time
though.
we have you for today.
Exactly. Thank you so much for tuning in for this week's episode of the GbasGbos podcast. Hopefully you guys are able to take some things. We have 30 minutes. Again, you will not smash. No. I would.
I actually said it as a joke. Okay, that's how we roll it with it.
No, really?
Sorry, Ben. All right.
And Ben, any last words?
Stay safe.
All right. Don't touch your face, even as Ben is touching his face.
I like my face.
And we shall catch you on the next episode of the GbasGbos podcast. Don't forget to take care and wash your hands. Stop. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We have this camera. So we shall catch you in the next one. Bye. You are the production guy. You don't talk. No matter what, you don't talk. You signal, you do whatever, you don't talk. Because we're just ending the episode.
We just ended before.